So my question to you today is, can you let go of the outcome? Hi everyone, and welcome to Crosspage Creates. Today we are arting. We're going to create an abstract artwork. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do a simple artwork using imagination, some paints and some sponges that you can amaze yourself with, and you can realize that anyone can be an artist. So let's get to it. What you'll need is some tubs of a variety of colors of acrylic paints, a kitchen roller towel, a couple of sponges, dishwash up sponges, a couple of paint brushes, mostly to just get the paint out the tub. Of course, we don't do anything without a crystal, which I will tell you about now. There's the roller towel, and naturally the obligatory glass of wine. The crystal that's helping us today is a Botswana agate. Look at those beautiful colors. The Botswana agate is all about abstract thinking, and since we're doing an abstract painting today, I thought it would be useful. And Botswana, for those of you who don't know, is a country in southern Africa. It is a neighboring country to South Africa. The first step is to randomly dribble some acrylic colors. Just drop them on wherever you feel it might land. Some purple coming on here. I'm trying to use cool colors with one or two spots of warm colors. Cool colors being purples and blues and greens, and the warm colors being yellows, oranges and reds. I'm using a paintbrush here because it's a bit tough in the tub. And let's do a bit of green. Spot of green there, spot of green there, and there. And then how about some kind of like a pinky color to just brighten it up a bit. And now we do a splodge of red here and there. Just give it a bit of life. Don't want it too cool, so we're just spotting a little bit of brightness, and definitely yellow as the ultimate bright color. We all have our favorite colors. Yellow, I must admit, is not one of my favorite. Orange I like, and sea green blue. Right, here comes the fun part. Grab a sponge and just randomly make magic. These colors that are happening. You can splodge it on, you can mix it. I think we're going to add a bit of white just to spruce things up a bit. Let's do that. You can add whatever colors you like. Ah, look how that makes it come alive. Now we just randomly just using the sponge to create as much life and color as possible. And look at that, looking good. Move that over. Now we're dabbing. See, when you dab, it creates kind of texture. And try and cover the whole surface. By the way, this is a masonite board that I painted white acrylic paint on just to give it that clear background. It's nothing like a clean canvas. Got lovely colors going here. There we go. Right. Now we've pretty much covered it, and we've got a whole thing just coming alive. It's actually creating itself. So now let me show you a trick. So you get some paper towel, and where shall we put it? Let's put it right there. You dab it on, use your sponge again. Now the acrylic paint is kind of like glue. So when you do this, the paper towel sticks nicely. And we do it more and more and more, and we want to remove that top layer. If you do it like this, you see, off comes the top layer because paper towel has 2 layers. Look what's happening there. Wow. You see what's being born. So, what we do is we just blend it in. So it doesn't have too much of a square edge. You just want to make it look like it's part of it, because this texture is so beautiful. It's so alive. And there we have an abstract painting created in about 5 minutes. Look at those colors and textures. Let's zoom right in there. Look at the texture of the paper towel. Those little bumps like braille. You can do this too. You saw how easy it was? You can adorn your walls now with abstract art. When I taught art, my students used to come into the class and they'd start the artworks, and after a while they'd become very frustrated and angry even, because the artwork wasn't looking like the image they had in their mind. They had an idea of what they wanted to create and what the end result should be, but it wasn't getting there. So it became more and more frustrating for them throughout the process, and there was an air of disdain and dissatisfaction over the class because they weren't achieving this outcome that was so important to them. But I let them continue, and they used their erasers and it became messy and all of that. And then at the end of the class, when they'd finished their artworks, I'd say to them, now tear it up and throw it away. They were horrified. But if they didn't do it, I would tear it up and kick them out the class. Now the next day, they'd come into the class, all with their tails between their legs, I guess. So at the beginning, instead of waiting till the end of the lesson, at the beginning I'd say to them, at the end of the class, we're going to tear up your artworks again. What happened? Suddenly they were liberated. They were free. The outcome didn't matter. They weren't worried about my judgment and criticism, their own judgment and criticism, their peers' judgment and criticism, their friends and family. The artworks were going to be destroyed. So they were free. The creativity that flowed in that session was amazing. I didn't throw the artworks away. I put them all over the walls and said, see what you can do when you let go of the outcome. So my question to you today is, can you let go of the outcome? And here's a thought for the day. So I trust you will all get creative with your abstract art, let go of the outcome, and just be free in your creativity. Till next time, cheers.